Alright folks, welcome back. This is Balatro every day, and today it's number go big time. Can we get the naneinf without Perkeo? Can we reach ante 39 without copying cryptids? Let's jump back in with the chiclets on the plasma deck and find out. Step 1. Get multiple copies of chiclets. Step 2. Get the boss reroll voucher, unlimited reroll voucher. Step 3. Make her open the box. We were trying to explain this at the end of the last video, but here's a recap. Here's how the bosses interact with chiclets. So let's say, for example, you've got Amber Acorn. When the round starts, Amber Acorn turns your jokers face down and then shuffles them. Chiclets does not prevent this from happening. Chiclets does a correction after the fact. So after your jokers get shuffled, after they're face down, chiclets turn them face up. They're face up, but they still get shuffled. So if you have, maybe a particularly stinky boss that takes away all your discards, the boss takes away all your discards, chiclets gives you 3 discards back after the fact. If you have a second copy of chiclets, that copy will also give you plus 3 discards. If you have a third copy of chiclets, that will also give you plus 3 discards. And so in total, instead of having 0 discards, you end up with 9 discards. For the manacle, which gives you -1 hand size, the boss gives you -1 hand size, chiclets gives you +1 hand size back in order to correct it. Chiclets number 2 gives you another +1 hand size, chiclets number 3 gives you another +1 hand size. And so you end up with, +2 hand size total, which, on its own is a little bit buggy, but not necessarily game breaking. The game break comes from after the round ends, after the boss ends, you get to keep the hand size permanently. It doesn't reset. It doesn't correct itself. So here we're on the small blind in ante 10. We have 10 hand size, even though we don't have any hand size vouchers, even though we don't have any hand size jokers. So that's the bug. That's the exploit. You have multiple copies of chiclets. When you re-roll into the manacle boss, instead of getting -1 hand size, you get permanent +2 hand size, or however many extra copies of chiclets that you have. Now, for scoring purposes, we are playing high card with steel cards and also kings, so that we can use the Baron. At one point we had the mime that could re-trigger our steel cards, and we ended up replacing it with the Baron. Between the two of those, between the mime and the Baron, there's a lot of benefits to picking up the Baron. So for one, the Baron is a rare, and so if you take the Baron first, it's more likely that you can find the uncommon mime later, whereas if you start with the mime, it's less likely you'll find the Baron later. So you take the Baron first. Also, the mime gives you re-triggers on all of your steel cards, so in order to score points, you need to have steel cards in hand, whereas Baron gives you X-Mult on all of your kings, regardless of what flavor they are. And so what you can do is, you can have all gold kings, you can have red gold kings, red seal to re-trigger the Baron ability, red seal also re-triggers the gold cards. And so you can have, with the Baron, if you have to choose one, if you have to choose between the mime and the Baron, if you only get one, having the Baron give you X-Mult on the gold cards will allow you to get more money than the mime will. Like, you could do the same kind of thing with the mime, but you have to have a mix of steel cards and gold cards, and if you have a mix, you might not score enough points. Also, with the red seal, each card triggers once. Red seal gives you a second activation. Mime gives you a third activation on top of that. Brainstorm copying the mime, that gives you a 4th activation on top of that. All of these re-triggers are redundant compared to if I have, Baron with the Brainstorm here that gives me 2 X-Mult abilities, which I get to re-trigger with the red seal here. So, what you want is more abilities to re-trigger rather than necessarily having more re-triggers, right? So we'll be able to get further with the Baron than we would with the mime. One thing that's kind of awkward is we spent a lot of money. We spent a lot of money re-rolling to get the Baron. Of course, the Baron, when you get it, it pays for itself because, like I said, we can do these gold cards, which we couldn't do with the mime. But we don't... I forgot to save money to re-roll the bosses. Like, that's the whole point of what we're trying to do, is re-roll the bosses. So we need to make our money back. And my plan is we'll use the purple seals for tarot cards. Maybe we'll get Hermit, maybe we'll get Temperance. Also, we'll, you know, get death cards to copy our gold king. So let's start by... I'm just going to discard 5 so I can dig for the gold king and get 2 tarot cards here. Okay. Magician we don't need at this point. Priestess we can try it in case we get plutonium. If not, we'll just sell the planets. Discard 2 more purples here. Not concerned about scoring at all, so we'll just discard all the queens here. Hermit we can use for the money. I think here... I think if we were to try to do something like, you know, maybe play a full house here, or maybe try to play one of these kings, I think maybe this is too many points. So, you know, if I ship it here, I could potentially try to draw the purple seal, could potentially try to draw the gold card. I think with the opening hand, we probably could have played a hand instead of discarding right away, but oh well. How about discard the purple king, discard these queens, give me the gold card. Okay, we get strength. Strength I can use on the queen and the jack. Hoping to make kings. Sun we can sell and play the 8 here. Ship it. Maybe we play the king. Maybe we get lucky. Nice. Okay, we get the plutonium and we go next. We have the telescope, so Celestial Pack gives us more plutonium. And I think we don't take standard packs anymore. We have the kings that we want. We have purple seals, blue seals, red seals. Yeah, we're all good there. I'm just going to go next here. I'm going to save all my money for re-rolling bosses. So let's try it. The wall. I'm looking for the manacle for the minus hand size. Okay, let's just play out the round here. Discard the purples, I guess. We get the hung man. We have justice. Actually, given the number of kings that I have, I don't feel bad. I don't feel that bad about hanging them here. We can remove one king. Maybe we remove the king of clubs. We don't have to worry about any bosses, so we're really free to do whatever we want. Suits wise, ranks wise, we don't have to worry about the face card boss. Justice we sell. Alright, give me a fool here. And I have 2 copies of Derek here and a gold king, so actually I'm going to discard these kings. We get the hung man again. Okay, we can hang the 8 and the 4 here. World we don't need. Discard 2 purples and the queens. 5 cards left in the deck, so I guess I can hold on to 2. So I have 8 minus 3 will redraw 5. Okay, Temperance gives us 43. Priestess. Plutonium, nice. Sell the Saturn. Play the king for money. Nice. And even with only, you know, the 5 kings in hand, only 3 of them steal. Plenty of points. Or at least for now, right? Go next. Okay, let's try Jumbo Arcana. We can take a strength card, we can take a devil card. I think I'd rather get more gold, so maybe this king we can make gold. Maybe, I should have made blue gold because the blue card I actually want to hold him to my hand. Yeah, maybe we could spin the wheel. Nice, and then hang him. I guess, so one benefit of using the chiclets to get the extra hand size is you could use ectoplasm. Like you can use 4 or 5 ectoplasms. -5 hand size for ectoplasm if you have so much extra hand size. Alright, let's reroll the boss, or at least try to. Give me the manacle. Serpent doesn't do anything because of chiclets. Mouth, nope. Stinky. Extra discards maybe could be useful. Actually, right, we get the extra discards here. In that case, I'm not gonna discard as many cards at a time. We'll take it slow this time. Okay, with the death card, do we want to make more purple or do we want to make more gold for the money? Definitely use the strength here. Let's go more purple. And discard these two. Hung Man. Okay, 21 cards in the deck. When I do get the more hand size, I do want, you know, to be able to have more kings. You know, larger deck size. What do we want to hang? I have a few, it's just jacks and queens left, right? This jack. Maybe we can ditch a king if we want to hang him. Maybe we don't care that much about hanging him. Maybe we'll just discard the 1 purple seal. I mean, I have 6 discards left, right? Let's 2 more purples in the deck. Discard 2 kings. Yeah, maybe queen and jack, we can hang them. Polychrome queen, we can discard. Purple seal justice. Or purple seal for empress. Alright, I think what we want to do is we want to play the gold king for the money. I think in that case we don't do justice. And just ship it. Okay, we're getting there, we're getting there. We've got more purple seals in the deck, we've got more gold cards in the deck. Ace. Celestial Pet gives me plutonium. We could take the clearance sale voucher. Sure. We don't buy the standard packs. Let's just go next. Oh, by the way, we did take the... You know, we did take the illusion. We did take these vouchers because we wanted to remove them from the voucher pool so that we can get the boss reroll. You really do want to get the boss reroll as early as possible. What that means is in the future, if I remove a bunch of cards from the deck, if I have too few cards, I can pick up cards from the shop and then use death on them. Let's reroll. Discards. Let's not reroll yet. In case we get a hermit, I want to be able to get the 20 bucks. So let's see here, I've got 3 discards. Let's discard the queen, and I don't need these lucky kings. Okay, we can hang them again if we want. I think we don't hang them. Okay, 4 cards left in the deck, so discard 2 purples here. Chariot if I want another steel card. Maybe a steel king. Or maybe we just got the money, so maybe we sell both of these in case we get a fool. Alright, let's try for the fool here. We get an emperor instead, that's fine. Now we have the chariot. Yeah, let's go chariot on the king here. Or maybe we go the polychrome queen. I guess I'll just make a steel king. Alright, we play this king for the money. Ship it. So, you know, when we had the mine, we were forced to make all of our cards steel, and then now that we have the Baron, we're slowly able to transition into gold cards. But it is slow. Alright, let's try the Arcana packs. So, Hermit for the money. I care only about money. I was gonna say mostly about money, but actually it's just only about money. I think here we go Emperor first. Cool. And then Devil to make a gold card. Yeah. So Derek here will make them gold now. Since those are the ones I want to hold in hand, we can go Temperance after. And in that case, we will sell the Priestess in case we get a Fool. I think we have enough plutonium. I think 35 is already high enough. Let's go next. So now we got $100 to reroll. No more stinky bosses. Give me the manacle. Alright, $20 we should stop in case we get a hermit. Okay, I think steel we discard. We get death. Death we can choose to either make more gold or more purple. Let's make more purple. So Lucky becomes purple. Can discard these two. Yeah, I really should have made a gold purple one because I'm not able to, you know, I only have 3 discards. I can only discard 6 purples. What we really need is a crystal ball. I guess with the death card then maybe we let's copy the gold card and then discard the 2 purples. We have 3 cards left in the deck, so maybe we discard 3 purples. You know, we can kind of guarantee what our draw is going to be. The Magician we don't need. Priestess I will use here because I know I'm going to get the plutonium. $60. Could be worse. Go next. Could spin the wheel here if we want. Never lucky. Alright, let's just get the plutonium and then try to reroll the boss. What we're kind of looking for, the ability to make $600 on average per round, and then you can almost guarantee that you get the manacle every round. Also, some things that we're interested in, we want ectoplasm for an extra Joker slot. We want, you know, antimatter, of course, but I don't think we have the blank voucher yet. So we really want ectoplasm. If we get ectoplasm, we can get, you know, maybe a mime would give us more money, you know, retriggers on our gold cards. Maybe mail-in rebate would be the best, probably. Serpent. One more time. Wheel. One more time. I'm gonna get a hermit and then I'm gonna be sad. Alright, let's just play it out. We don't have to get the manacle every time, though it is preferable. Discard the steel ones. Hermit. I knew it. I knew we would get the hermit. Oh well, 19 bucks is fine. Discard 2 purple, discard 2 purples. Death card, I can make another red king. That's kind of big. Alright, give me another death card. Alright, I can go strength here. Nice. Tower we don't need. Let's play the gold card for the money. Unlucky. So here's the thing. If we want to score the naneinf hand, we're going to need something like hand size 50. If we want to get hand size 50, we get +2 every time we fight the manacle. So if we go like, 25 more rounds, +2 each, that's like 50 hand size. So we can get there in theory. We just need the money. Take the plutonium here. Arcana pack. We can hang the jack if we want. The jack is our only non-king. Yeah, I guess we'll hang it. And go next. There's the manacle. Ah, we were just one away. So cool. We could skip here for 90 bucks. I wonder if we can almost make 90 bucks per round. Not quite yet. Though with the purple seals we are getting closer to that eventuality. Judgment, magician, nope. So 4 cards in the deck. Discard 2, discard 2. We don't need any more hung men anymore. Lovers. Death. Let's make more red. And then ship it. Nice. Standard pack. Oh yeah, we don't need standard packs. Though I could pick up a stone card and then that way I can, have something to use death on. Also it's polychrome, it's just nice, it's shiny. Open the buffoon pack in case it has a negative. Otherwise we just skip and go next. We don't need to reroll the boss. I think we probably do take 90 bucks. It's gotta be worth it, right? I guess we could, with more tarot cards, we could get a death card. Just give me the money. Okay. So we have the extra hand size here. Also, it's a little bit extra buggy. Like it's already buggy, but not only do we get the extra hand size, but we get an extra draw here. So our hand size is 12. We get to keep that forever. But temporarily we have 14 cards in hand. Because after it fixes your hand size, after it repairs your hand size by giving you the +1, it's supposed to draw a card to, fill up your hand. But it overdraws here by 2 since we have 2. Alright, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 purple cards in hand. Let's go ahead and discard the polychrome card and the steel cards. Okay, I have the devil. I'm gonna use the devil on, I guess, maybe one of these purples. Discard 2 purple. 2 cards left in the deck. We get another devil, so we can use it. Derek is now gold. Temperance, nice. Sell judgment. You know, we probably could have made 90 bucks instead of skipping. Probably could have made 90 bucks. We still discard 2 purples. And that should be plenty. So Hierophant Judgment, we sell them and then we just ship it with the king. Nice. Now we have the money. I want to say it takes on average, you know, maybe 300 bucks to get the boss with the reroll. So as long as we can make like 300 bucks per ante, we can start to profit. Okay, Fool gives me more plutonium, or we can spin the wheel. Just give me the plutonium, I guess. I do have the stone card I can use death on, so I'm not going to pick up the 4 here. Let's just go next. Let's reroll the boss first. Serpent, nope. Tooth, nope. Needle, nope. Okay, we keep 23 bucks. Bummer. Discard some kings. Strength, we no longer need. Discard the steel ones. Can make more gold if we want. Yeah, maybe make a gold card here. Use the priestess. I have an extra discard. Nice. Which means I can make another purple king here, and we get to discard both of them. We have death here, we can make another king. Maybe this steel king wants to become a red king. Alright, ship it. Yeah, in case you're curious, in the like end game, you know, let's say like ante 35 plus, the pacing is kind of, it depends on how many barons and how many mimes you have. And so let's say you have 3 barons and 2 mimes. Let's say you have like 5 joker slots worth, 3 barons, 2 mimes. Then the scaling is about 2 extra cryptids per ante. And 2 extra cryptids per ante, that's plus 4 hand size per ante. That's more than you can get with the chiclets. And that's assuming that you have lots of barons and lots of mimes. And so at some point we'll probably maybe need to replace one of the chiclets with something that scores. So we want to use the chiclets to get the big hand size. Then once we have the big hand size, we end up selling them. Or maybe what we do is we get enough ectoplasm that we get extra joker slots. I'd like to get more ectoplasm, or any ectoplasm. Okay, so we have a death card. I currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Currently have exactly the correct number of purples. So I think we're fine there. I think maybe now I am looking for adding cards to the deck so that we can discard 4 and still have, you know, full hand left over. I think with the death card, I could put a red seal on this king. Maybe I'm considering putting a red seal on the gold seal. I guess I'll just put it on the card that's already gold. Let's go Emperor. Doesn't do anything. Go next. We still need to reroll the boss. There's the manacle. Okay. So once I know that I have the boss locked up, then... Okay, we get another death card. Sorry, what I was gonna say is, like, once I know that I have the boss locked up, then I can reroll in the shop for playing cards. You know, because we have the illusion voucher. I want to use the death card, probably. I probably don't need this many blue seals. So maybe I can use it here and get an extra red one. Discard the 2 purples. Discard the 2 purples again. 3 cards left in the deck. Let's discard the polychrome one, that we can make sure that we draw our gold cards. Fool for death. Yeah, maybe. If we do, we make this king into red. Alright, ship it. Okay, so this should be, you know, not just like an absurd amount of points here, but should give us a decent amount of money. Okay, the best thing that we can do with the best thing we can get is ectoplasm, and the reason why is ectoplasm allows us to do mime, and if we get a mime, then Brainstorm gets to do scoring with the Baron and also money by copying the mime to copy our gold cards. Gets to do double duty. I guess Fool for plutonium is fine. Temperance for 32 is okay. Let's go next. So I'm gonna save my money, and then that way we know we have enough to reroll next time. Alright, let's get the tarot cards. Death. Do I want this polychrome one at all? Do I want this gold seal? Or do I want to use the death cards to make more money? What I really want is more kings. I'm not going to use the death card. Maybe what I could do is I can make a gold purple. That seems fine. Discard 2 purples. 2 purples again. So if I discard them, I get 2 tarot cards. If I hold on to them, I get $6. Give me the tarot cards. Nice. And ship it. Okay, I think we do take the 9 here. And then hope for a death card. Seed money is fine. We gotta take all the vouchers anyway. Hermit for money. Jumbo Buffoon for a negative. No negative. Skip. Though I guess 6 cents could give us, you know, potentially ectoplasm. Though the odds of that happening, not great. Go next. We could skip here for a spectral pack to get an ectoplasm. That might actually be worth it. Let's get our manacle. Yeah. So we'll come back to that. Spectral Pack, we'll come back to it. Alright, Strength we don't need. Moon we don't need. Tarot cards for money. Steel we don't need. Wheel we don't need. Okay, I can make another gold card. I can make this polychrome gold, I guess. Gorgeous. Oh, this is why we keep the polychrome one. Use the Emperor here. Tower on the 9, sure. Give me a death card. We do get a death card, nice. In that case, we just make another red one. And use Temperance here. So I got 12 out of 14, so a little bit inefficient here. I need to add 2 more cards to my deck. That's what that's telling me. Ship it. I guess if you get another Ectoplasm, or if you get an Ectoplasm, if you have another Joker slot, you could get Invisible Joker and get more Chiclets and get the hand size faster. I mean, that's a possibility. Okay, Judgment Priestess. Oh, Judgment doesn't do anything? Do I want to go Devil here? Let's go Priestess first. Plutonium. Sell Venus. Devil on maybe this purple we can make gold. Okay, do we want to reroll for more cards? Playing cards? So like, this adds playing cards to the shop, but it doesn't necessarily add a lot of playing cards to the shop. Maybe we still don't reroll. Maybe we save our rerolls until after the Spectral Pack. So here are my thoughts on the Spectral Pack, right? Like, normally you don't want this, because skipping around, like, we miss out on so much value. And like, let's say we miss out on $200 if we skip here. But I think Ectoplasm is like enough worth it. On this particular run, there's only very specific things that we're looking for. And so we don't necessarily need every shop. Maybe, you know, this has a 1 in 8 chance of giving us Ectoplasm. And so it's worth the skip. Let's do it. Nice. 1 in 8, you say? Ship it? Ooh, I don't love that. Look how green he is. Okay. Alright, discard here. I think also if we had a voucher tag, I would skip for a voucher tag. If we get another spectral tag, skip for another spectral. Let's discard the steel cards. Yeah, Chariot Magician we don't need. Discard 2 more purples. We get the Devil. We keep the lucky card because this is the one that we play. Let's discard the 2 purples. And then that's it. Ship it. Oh, by the way, how are we doing on scoring? Do we need to start making steel cards? Because we can. Okay, E16. E16 is not great. Now we really need a mime. We do have an extra Joker slot, but we need more technology. Overstock helps. Overstock is huge. E17. Yeah. Ooh, negative tag. I think negative tag we don't take. Okay, Giga Chad, does that help us score wise? Nope. Sixes. Cat. Actually, there's like not really that much that helps us scoring wise. Fool. Madness. We could pick up an extra king. Actually, just having more kings is useful. Faceless, I don't think we can afford to discard face cards. Pick up another 3. We get the mime. That's huge. Actually, now we're invincible. Okay, so Fool for plutonium. I'm gonna hold on to the Fool in case we get something better. Yeah, maybe a hermit. Alright, now all we gotta do is reroll the boss. Go next. And we got plenty of money here. About $300 on average is what it takes. Alright, let's not skip it. Okay, manacle. Alright, go next. Alright, now that we have the mime, hand size 15, wheel, no wheel. Got a glass king, discard 2 steels, emperor, strength, nope. Discard 2 purples. Okay, I have 1 more purple in the deck. I actually have purple here if I want to be greedy, or I can copy the red seal with the death card. Yeah, greed is great. Discard 2 purples. Okay, so alright, red seal is 1, 2, mime is 3, then baron is 1. So if I want to score the most points, we do this. We have brainstorm copying the baron, make room for the plutonium, and then ship it. And then after this scores, you can actually copy the mime with the brainstorm at the end, and we'll get even more money. Okay, E26. If we're getting +2 hand size per round, what we want to try, or per ante, we want to try to add +2 cards to our deck per ante. I didn't check what the skips are. Oh yeah, it's negative skip. Let's go Celestial Pack for more plutonium. Standard pack, I'll take any king. If it's not a king, maybe an ace. I think I guess we can re-roll. Shiny. Oh, that's pretty. I don't know if I've ever seen this before. Polychrome Rough Gem. That's gorgeous. One more time. Yeah, give me a 2. Go next. Okay, so the purple ones we discard. Looking for a death card. That's it? Give me death. Discard 2 here. I have 5 cards left in the deck. I want to make sure I get the purple ones, so I guess I'll discard the 2 and the ace. Discard the 2 purples. I can use the chariot to make this into steel if I want. I mean, that helps the score, but the score is not necessarily in danger. I think we can still get away with all gold cards, and then we'll slowly turn them into steel cards as we need to. Cool. Cool. Yeah, give me another ectoplasm. Do you want another jack? I already have 2 cards that I can use death on, so maybe I don't need the jack yet. Standard pack. I will take a gold jack though for the money. Negative? Nope. Let's go next. See, this is what I don't love about chiclets. Every round is the same. It makes the bosses boring. I guess I still get to shop. Shopping is still exciting, maybe. Let's make another red seal. 2 purples, 4 cards in the deck. We can discard this too. I just want to make sure I draw my purples. Discard purple here and here. Devil, I can make another gold card. And finish off with temperance. Ship it. E29. Money. Crystal ball is huge. Because now I can get 3 tarot cards per discard, so that's 12 cards plus my hand size. Oh, we're gonna need more death. $600 in the bank. Oh, this boss, because it's anti-16, it's a multiple of 8. You can't get the manacle. You can't get normal bosses from re-rolling, which is okay. Give me a little bit more. I want to reroll a little bit for some cards. I want a death card from the shop. Maybe we can get a gold jack here. No death card. Fool for temperance, I guess. Nice. Yeah, let's go next. Alright, we got a nice amount of money. Let's discard purple. Even if they're not kings, you know, having the gold jacks is totally fine because they are gold cards for the purposes of the mime. Oh, we have the crystal ball, so I can discard 3 purple at a time. Oops. Do I want any steel cards? Not yet. Discard purple here. I have 3 cards left in the deck. So, discard. Okay. Maybe now I want another blue seal. Actually, level 70 already, high card. I don't think that's going to be necessary. Ship it. Get the money. Every booster pack in the shop, by the way, has a 10% chance of being a spectral pack, and so, you know, you've got like not exactly, but like close to 20% chance of having a spectral pack in the shop. You know, something to consider when you skip. Okay, do we reroll for tarot? Do we have enough cards in the deck? I mean, we got a ton of money now. We could reroll a little. Pick up a 5 here. Give me a death card. Give me a 2. Devil, I can make a gold 3, I guess. Go next. Oh, let's reroll the boss. How about... I guess we don't have to reroll it because Chiclets is just going to disable it, but... I want the purple one because it's funny. Even though it cost me $100. So like the first Chiclets divides the purple boss score divided by 3, and then the next one does divided by 3, and the next one does divided by 3. Discard 3 purples this time. Three purple again. Okay, we can make a gold 5. I guess. 6 cards left in the deck. 2 of them are purple. Eh. And I don't need to sell the world card right away because I'm only going to get 2 plutonium here. Actually, wait, Mime gives me more. Ship it. Maybe we went a little bit too crazy adding cards to the deck. Haven't hit a death card in a while. You know, for a while there it seemed like we had death all the time. Okay, so here, notable. Only E23. With this many kings in hand, I think we need to go for a little bit more steel, or at least make these kings. They don't currently do anything. The non-kings. Maybe we don't discard as many purples. Maybe we don't get as many tarot cards. And we just get the just straight money instead. Death card here is huge. I could reroll for a fool card is often what we do. Maybe we pick up a cherry here. Yeah, how about for scoring purposes? We only have the 3 scoring jokers. Only 3 scoring jokers. Anti-16, only 3 scoring jokers, right? So maybe it is reasonable to not have all gold cards anymore. I guess. We can turn this 5 into a king. And use the temperance money. Do I want to reroll? I guess I'll reroll a little bit. Hung man, nope. Let's go next. Nice, now it's only E20. So, I mean, we know we can hit E20. So we can be a little bit aggressive with the discards. Discard the 3 purples. Two purple and discard the 2s. Okay, I have a discard left over, but I don't necessarily have anything to discard for, so let's ship it. Okay, so before I had like a couple jacks and like a 3 and a 5 in the hand. Now I've got like way more kings. I've got some steel kings, red steel kings, of course. Someone commented on the last one, you know, is it reasonable to use the black deck instead of the plasma deck? Because the black deck gives you an extra Joker slot. Well, you still have, you know, whatever kind of scoring requirements, right? And there's limitations on how far you can get with the extra hand size. And so, you know, here, if we were playing on the black deck, this would only be E16 instead of E32. And one extra Joker, even if it's a blueprint copying Baron, would not be enough. Well, I mean, it would be more than E20, but it wouldn't be, you know, more than E32. Money tree here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I've got plenty of non-kings in the deck. E26. Justice. No justice. What are the skip tags? I would skip for another Spectral Pack. Another chance of Ectoplasm. It's a small chance, but it's still technically a chance. Any steel cards in here? No, but we could get another purple seal, actually. Ace? Nope. Hey look, it's a Scholar. I'd like to hit a death card. Whether it be naturally or not. Ooh. Are we at the point where I need to do this? I need to go invisible. I need to have more points. And then we don't get to do as much Chiclets action. I don't think I'm there yet. I think I'd rather just wait for a blueprint. Let's go next. So let's do our re-rolling. Let's get the Manacle boss. If we're concerned about scoring, we can skip to the boss, but we know we have E32 is possible. Let's discard the Gold Kings. Okay, we have Death and we have a Fool. That's huge. So we go Death here and the Fool. Let's make the Steel cards. Cool. In that case, now I feel much more comfortable discarding Kings. We have another Fool for a Death card. Between the two of these, I'll use Temperance first. I'll use Death second in case we get another other Fool, right? And I'm fine making more Steel cards. Just to show that we can. Let's discard the Jacks. And then that way we get only Kings. 2 purples here. Okay. And then now ship it. Really need another Ectoplasm. I'm not ready to give up on my Chiclets. Okay, so let's E39. That'll take us 2 more antes. Okay. Do I want the standard packs? I think they're cheap enough. I think you just look. I think you peek. I have 1, 2, 3 cards that can turn into kings still. Queen here. I'm gonna skip. Saturn, Earth. I want to reroll a little bit in case we get a death card. Just as I was saying it. Maybe we get a fool as well. Maybe we stop. Go next. So a purple 3. I think we don't use the death card yet. Obviously that means that the purple seals that I'm discarding right now can't give me death. But that's okay. I have a stone card here. Devil if I want to make more gold. I think we're done with the gold cards. I think we have plenty of gold for the money. I want to use the death on a jack. Yeah, just give me the jack. Bummer. Discard 2 more purple, 7 cards in the deck. Do I want to use the death card on something else? Maybe this gold card I can turn into steel just to be safe. I feel like we don't need that yet. I'm gonna hold on to the death card. And then maybe I'll add something else to the deck. Something else that I could use death on. Alright, I'm trying to get hand size 50. But like I need more than just that. I also need like, you know, 6 jokers. Not these jokers, but like 6 scoring jokers. When we did the Perkeo run, we got 3 blueprints. That was pretty baller. Abstract. Okay, since we have the death upstairs, let's open the Arcana pack. Okay, so we can make the jack into steel. And I'm gonna skip here. In case we get a fool, maybe let's reroll first. Oh yeah, we can add more random cards to the deck if we want. You know, have more things to use death on. I wasn't really thinking about that. Shiny. Yeah, maybe we pick up a queen here. Gold 7. Oh, no, we don't have room for the cola. Never mind. I was gonna say, maybe we take the cola. Emperor or Hermit. I'll just take the Hermit for the money. Okay, so the boss is easy. Get the extra draw here. We discard the kings. Get the tarot cards. 10 cards in the deck. Priestess we can use safely. I'm gonna discard 2 kings and a queen, I guess. Maybe a 7. Three cards in the deck. I'm just gonna ship it. The more steel we have, the less money we make. Though we do have all the purples. So I want to take my time with the gold cards turning into steel. You know, draw it out as long as we can. E44. E44 means we can survive for like 3 more antes. Currently, the pace at which the scoring is going up is kind of matching our +2 hand size every round, but that's not always going to be the case. Liquidation, nice. So I have a 7 queen jack. I have plenty of things to use death on, so I don't need to add more cards to the deck right away. See, look, this illusion is paying off in a big way. Being able to pick up random cards from the shop. Another negative tag here. Let's hold on to these so we can get a death card. Shiny shoes. I think we can roll the 15. Probably. Bummer. Go next. How about... stinky. Where's the manacle? There it is. Ship it. Okay. Discard purple. That's always where you start. Start by discarding purple. I'm gonna make a red steel card. Discard the purples again. Give me a death card. Nope. Don't need the hung man. I don't need to remove these cards. I added them on purpose. Not guaranteeing that it was worth it, but I did add them on purpose. Let's keep the jack, maybe. So E31. Even if we discard these 2 purple kings, we're good. No tower, use hermit. Ship it. I mean, 19 hand size. Decent way there. So with the current level of jokers, if 18 cards in hand gets me, you know, let's say it's E40. Let's say it's E45. In order to get the naneinf E300, I would need like, you know, 6.5 times as much. So I would need whatever 6.5 times 20 is. I would need hand size 130, which currently we cannot do. But if we replace one of the chiclets with a blueprint, then the threshold goes way down. Hey, look, it's a shiny 9. Also, it's a purple 9. Welcome to the team. Why is everything polychrome? Oh, we got the glow up? That makes sense now. I get it. Okay. There's a king. It's not a great king. Sorry, I'm supposed to hold on to some of these. I go next. Discard my purples. Maybe I use the strength on the jack. For the strength on the queen. Ah well. Here's strength. There's the queen. If I discard these 3 kings, we got plenty of kings left in the deck. Fool for strength. Could be better things that we do with a fool. Actually, fine. Ship it. My throat's starting to get sore. Look at all this plutonium. About to hit level 100 high card. Standard pack. Skip. Okay, before we open the Arcana pack, could add a steel card. Nah. Give me tarot. Give me a negative something. Negative something. There's another king, I guess. We got kings. Ah, I want the rebate money. I know it says 9s right now, but once it switches to kings, huge. I want the Omen Globe instead of the Crystal Ball so we can get the special cards in the Arcana packs and then we can get Ectoplasm that way. Death here is kind of huge. Let's go... Queen becomes a king. I think we still make steel kings. And then... use the Emperor for another death card. Nope, but we get Temperance. We can use the Devil, I guess. Okay, so... still discard purple. I think I'm supposed to turn these purple cards into stone. 1, 2, 3. We have a Chariot. Okay. We'll go halvesies. Half steel, half gold. It's probably not going to matter super much. Tower on the 9. Shiny. Purple King here. 6 cards in the deck. Plenty of kings in the deck, so discard 2 purples. Another tower here. Priestess. I think this 8 we discard. Tower. So I have all kings except for that 8 that are discarded that I can't use the tower on anymore. Bummer. Alright, ship it. E51. Nice. So yeah, so that's probably at least 2 more antes. 2 more antes to find ectoplasm. Paintbrush. That's kind of funny. Let's see here. Yeah, E37. Okay. We don't have Spectral Pack. Yeah, let's go Celestial Pack here for plutonium. Temperance is 24. We got the liquidation now, so our cards are 50% off. So instead of 48 bucks temperance, you get 24 bucks. Bummer. Senor Huesos. Strength. The rebate keeps teasing me. I keep seeing it and I want it so bad. Skip. Reroll the boss. Where's the manacle? Fun fact. So let's say you're re-rolling here and you know the question is like, let's say the manacle doesn't show up in the first 5 re-rolls. Okay, like that's not weird, right? You know, there's 30 bosses or whatever, so the chance of manacle showing up in the first 5, yeah, that's fine, right? What if it doesn't show up in the first 15? Is that suspicious? What if it doesn't show up in the first 40 re-rolls? Is that suspicious? What if it doesn't show up in the first 100 re-rolls? At what point does it start to become suspicious? That's what the question is. It's a stats question. Zeno did the calculations and, you know, with 95% confidence, I believe the number is 69 re-rolls. Exactly. Okay. I think, I mean, we can click on the next round here, but I'm looking at the clock now, and I think I'm gonna call it here for this video. We got about halfway through. We, you know, in ante 19 now. I will say, you know, the rest of these rounds here, you know, relatively repetitive, relatively monotone. So the same thing that we did with the Perkeo run, with the egg run. I think I'll finish this one up on stream, and then that way I can, you know, chat with folks while I'm doing it. So if you want to see, you know, how this Chicot saga ends, you know, if you want to see us get the naneinf live, hopefully, possibly, check it out on, you know, Twitch/Dr. Spectre. All right, take care, everyone.